Hi, my name is Procrastinating Writer. Well, really it's not, it's James Edwards, but let's begin, shall we? Funnily enough, I have never actually done that in my life before. I kind of find that on the internet I act a lot differently. That's just a little insight into who I am. Today I want to talk about characters. Really, characters in novels and the best sort of advice that I can give to people who want to write characters. Now there's an awful lot of advice out there, and a lot of it I find are lists. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why you should interrogate your characters. Who are you? I want to know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Your character, when they are born, when they sort of come out, it's a little date, and you've just met this person, and this person's just met you pretty much, and you don't know how the relationship's going to go with your characters. So think of it as a date, to stretch the metaphor a little bit more. Flirt with a character, just learn a little bit about them. They're a person. Don't interrogate dozens and dozens and dozens of questions at them. Don't throw it at them, because that wouldn't work in real life with anyone, would it? No, it wouldn't. It's horrible. That's not how you get to know people. This is the best advice that I can give for writing character, and I will make an extra video. This is really just a test on both video and audio of this new camera I've got, but I want to put it on and at least give one tip and then say, look, I'm going to be doing a bit more on this. But really it's to find out where this character comes from. I don't mean do they come from America or Mexico or Britain. I don't mean who their parents are. I mean, where do they come from inside of you? I mean, what are they representing inside of you? If you're writing a love story, then surely in your mind you're constantly sort of thinking about the times you've been in love and all the little events and little funny jokes and the chemistry there. And so what I'm trying to say is just figure out where inside they come from, and it's a very raw, true place. Even if you exaggerate it, even if you're a really nice, sort of calm, relaxed person like me, and you end up writing about a very violent character, where in you do they come from? Find that connection. That's the best thing to do when you're writing a character, is to find out where they come from inside of you. Because that makes you fall in love with this character, makes you fall in love with this novel. Of course you don't do that for every character, but the ones you are focusing on, do that for them. Do it for yourself as well. No one likes a bland 2D character. Everyone wants someone to root for. You want your character to speak about the reader as well. You want the reader to follow this person. And the best way to do that, I think, is to show a very real place that's in people. And you start doing that by figuring out what's real inside of you. And that's the best advice I can give. You can write a list of how this person will act on their own, or how they act in front of people, what time of day they like to get up, their favourite shows, their complete psyche. But at the end of the day, you want to learn about this character as you write about this character. Even if you're the type of person who's planned everything out and never deviates from that path, you still want to be able to learn more about this character and just be like, yeah, I want to write because I want to see where this character is going. I want to see the character's arc. And if you write because of that, if you write because you want to see more of your character, and it's not because you got a deadline, or you just really want to write a sex scene or dragon sex scene, you write because you want to see more of that character, you want to see what they do. And if you can get excited about that, knowing every step of the way, then surely someone who doesn't know every step of the way, who has still got 200 pages of a novel to go through and doesn't know what's happening, but you do, but you still want to read it, that's going to transfer to that reader and they'll want to do it as well. So the best advice that I can give as a writer, even as someone learning, even as someone who isn't an established writer with millions of sales, is to love your character and find out where inside of you they come from. That's the best advice I can give. So thanks for listening. This is a simple test. I hope the audio comes out okay in this. I will try and play around with it if it turns out absolutely horrible, but my name is James Edwards and I hope this has been of help. I hope this has been of some help to you. You don't have to visit my website. You don't have to buy my book. You can just look at it if you want, really.